All right, welcome everybody to the November 21st Park Commission meeting. We'll start with the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right. Forum. Adjustments to the agenda, no public to speak, review of the October 17th minutes.
Motion to approve the minutes for October 17th, 2024. I second.
Motion by Sam, second by Shelley, all in favor? So moved. Right. No correspondence? Nothing? All right. We have a permit for lighting of the Giving Tree, Town Park on, yes, yeah, that's.
Make a motion to approve the event permit application for the Giving Tree Rangeley.
Motion by Sam, second by Shell, all in favor? So moved. Yeah. No new business, now a continuing business, Lincoln Library Loop, winding down.
So we're still waiting on two signs. There was a sign that goes in by the bathrooms in the chamber that we're waiting on. It's supposed to be here shortly. Larry is supposed to help me out, when we install it. It's gonna be there, hopefully, he says. And then we had a sign that had the wrong arrow, so we're getting that replaced. Everything else is in. There's a couple of minor fixes that we need to do. Some of the posts are too tall, so we gotta bring it down. And then we have those granite pieces for stones that have the some of the signs attached to it. We need to actually dig out the ground and bury it flush for ADA, handicap accessibility reasons. But beyond that, we couldn't paint anything yet because the posts were all pressure treated. We gotta dry out. But our plan is to have everything painted like late spring. You got the kiosk that needs to be painted. You got like 6 posts that need to be painted. But beyond that, we got them all in place where they're supposed to go. Just some minor fixes.
How about the kiosk, can that come down?
We're gonna try.
Because if you stood next to it, if you stand next to it, it's like, it's too high.
We just gotta make sure the pipes,
Right,
the sewer pipes for the area buildings there. That aren't in the way.
Yeah, because you can even see where, if you look at the base of it, where it was in the ground over at Depot Street, it's like this much above where it was in the ground before.
Yeah,
Because there's something in the ground there, some pipes or something.
yeah, and that's what we gotta be careful of. Not that we wanna hit the sewer pipe.
Could you also just pull out and cut them shorter so it comes down? Or,
Probably look into that and see, that might be an option.
because it really is kind of,
Yeah.
especially, I mean, I'm tall, but it's far.
Yeah,
It's all for you.
Yeah, I was like.
Yeah. Besides that, yeah.
well, we got a lot of good feedback. I have a lady, actually, sorry. I don't have her name on me right now, but, it's an editor from newspapers. I think it's,
Not that D,
yes,
yeah, I thought it was from the Highlander.
Highlander.
Yeah, she called me and
She
I was
did.
gonna ask you guys, if she wants to have an interview with me next. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's good advertising for it. So.
Well, I hope you don't mind, but she came in the other day and I recommended that maybe she got in contact with you because you were here from the start of the
Sure,
project.
yeah.
You were really
Oh,
involved.
yeah. I'm fine with it, as long as you guys are
Yeah.
okay with it.
I said that, if you wanted knowledge from this project, I thought you were the best guy.
Sure, yeah,
So,
happy to. Okay. But that's the only thing I was gonna say about.
yeah, awesome.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, one more thing I was gonna say though, is like, once you recess those, the signage by the water, those granite blocks with the ground. In the spring, if I feel energetic or if anybody else does, like, maybe I'll try to get some people to help. I'd like to talk about maybe just digging out a little area around them and maybe putting some like wild grasses or something around it just to make it look a little nicer. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about that in the spring.
Yeah, you get going on.
Yeah.
All right, town park gazebo, did we get any information? Anybody?
I went in Monday asking Adam if he had gotten any information together, he's like, totally forgot. And then, I was gonna come back, he said he'd come back in later in the week, so today I went in and he had left for the weekend. So,
All right, and as far as the engineering, I don't know if we can actually do that down there.
yeah, so what we have to do is budget for the, yeah, we gotta get the impervious space and see where we're at with that. And the engineer gave us a price on, his study. I think it was pretty expensive, so I mean, we had to budget for it, so.
Now, obviously, they must have done that impervious study when we did the renovations at the park before, and they just can't refer off of that, I mean, nothing really else has
I know.
changed, right?
I gotta talk to Joe, see
Yeah.
how we stand. But it's not, Joe made it sound like we needed to get the study. To know exactly where we're at, like for future, like if we ever do see like the dock or anything like that.
All right.
That needs to be 100%, so. But I will I'll talk to Joe about that and see where we stand, if we even need to have that study. So,
What's expensive, I mean, like 10 grand or?
I don't know what I don't know the exact numbers, he didn't really get in. He said that it was something that we probably have to budget for.
All right. Interesting. Dog park, I see you included some other.
So
information you found.
I'm looking into it, I know where we stand with the place to put it, but at the same time, I stopped. Do my own research, but so far, I mean, this is the best thing I've found. It basically gives you 15 tips for building a successful dog park in your community, and like the first 4 here, you get your community to know more about what the benefits of having a dog park. And then it goes into another important role, which is community support, volunteer groups. And then obviously choosing a location is huge. And once we find that location, then you gotta start thinking about the legalities, like your local ordinance. It basically goes right through all the stuff, the start points, the most important parts of, if you're really gonna go through with this, what you need to do. And once you get through the legal aspects, and you're gonna be having a park, I mean, it goes right through everything, basically. So it gives a good overview, for anybody that wants to start a dog park, start to finish, how you go about it. And honestly, I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff, but I think this is the best one I've seen yet.
Well, good, we'll have all kinds of information. So, excellent. Anybody have anything else? Hit on?
Good. Jake, I was just gonna ask, remember, since we're talking about continuum stuff, maybe the whole, dock space or slips or anything like that, that we talk about that anymore?
But with the budget season coming up, I mean, I'm gonna sit down with Joe and, go through this and then, it's a hot topic, especially during the summer, when we're super busy on our July 3rd, or, when the season gets going.
Right.
The biggest complaint is there's not enough dog space.
Right, and, I get some feedback from some fishermen.
And fishing season too.
Yeah, so. I mean, I would love to see, more slip, or like you said, the mirror thing, So just so we don't lose track of that. We'll
Yeah.
Keep that going if you guys don't want.
No, it's definitely something we talked about, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Good.
And, I'm sure we're gonna movie, I think.
You talking about?
In the park itself, when we went to the dust and run, nothing.
I don't get, she's Kathy, the neighbor's big effective. You know, and overall, I know it's really exciting. We adjusted the timing today. It was going on at 6, but we moved it up to 4 because of the daylight.
Down there one night, something just turned around. It just looks nice when it's all lit up, too, you know?
It is, it's safer too.
Yeah.
But also, probably like you guys, we get a lot of good feedback on the park in general. You know, so we're doing
Yeah.
good, we also hang out for a while.
Right.
I'll tell
Keep
you,
it going.
so you see some of those pictures back in, you know, 2005, 2006. It's incredible.
Yeah. Good, nothing else? Next, I'm sorry. go ahead.
I was gonna say, I can't be here.
Yeah, we actually talked about this earlier. Does anybody have, objection to missing our next meeting, just jump until January?
Alright.
And with the holidays coming.
I think it's 19th, you know,
Yeah.
we don't have any precedent. So, yeah, so we'll shoot for the 16th. All right, perfect, so, welcome adjourned.
Adjournment. 5:13.
No, second.
Right, motion by Sam, second by Jim, all in favor? Thank you all very much, happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, you. Yeah, so